you're all now confused. What's with the title? What's problematic about this awesome new announcement of CTR Nitro-Fueled? It looks like an awesome remake. What's problematic? Well, I'll tell you what's problematic. So, back when Crash Insane Trilogy was announced in 2016, it was only announced on PS4. And a lot of people were back then suspecting that this was due to some sort of a deal between Sony and Activision, that Sony paid Activision not to release the game on other platforms and keep it PS4 exclusive, since Crash started on PS4 only. However, I'm gonna be honest, from start, I was not one of the people who was in favor of this idea. In my opinion, it was I knew it was only a timed exclusive deal and not that it's gonna be kept forever. Like, Activision knew that there's a huge potential in Crash sale, and there were some hints over the year that it will come on other platforms, but it was finally later confirmed that it will also come on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and even PC, which is the first time we ever got a Crash game on PC, and it was a 60 FPS. In my opinion, PC version is the definitive version of the game, not because of some sort of personal preference, like, oh, I like PC best, so yeah, it's the best version. No, factually, it's the best. You can create mods. You can pretty much even modify a soundtrack, how it's gonna sound. There was already even a fan-made Russian complete localization of the game, something that Activision didn't do. So a bunch of Crash fans did like a professional voice acting in Russian, and they also made like a full text translation. It was awesome. So the PC version for Insane Trilogy opened a lot of possibilities for Crash fans, and it was just great. So yeah, that's what that I got out of the way. We have now Spyro. Now, Crash was developed by Vicarious Visions, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy was, of course, Toys for Bob were the ones making it. And what was already weird there for start is, like, it was not a PS4 exclusive, and it was on Xbox One as well. However, to this day, we don't have any announcement regarding Nintendo Switch and PC versions. I found it very weird that the Spyro was not PS4 exclusive only, but it also came on Microsoft Xbox One. However, Nintendo Switch and PC were not even announced even right now. Some people are saying, well, what if Crash sold bad or something? No, it's not the case. Crash didn't sell bad on PC. In fact, it sold very good on PC. What's the deal is Toys for Bob. They're not PC developers. Even Crash was not ported on PC by official developer Vicarious Visions, but instead it was ported by Iron Galaxy. So maybe, I don't know what they're doing currently. Are they busy with some project or something? Maybe that's why the Spyro is not on a PC. And the Nintendo Switch, well, Toys for Bob, they confirmed that they actually haven't even tested the game on Nintendo Switch right now, so they don't even know if the game would run good or not. In my opinion, if they properly downscale the graphics, it should be able to run. Like, I see no point why would a Crash be able to run, but Spyro not. The only thing I'm worrying is if Spyro is gonna come on PC or not. But there was a glitch on the website for some time. It showed Nintendo Switch and PC, but it was later removed. And Nintendo did have it briefly, actually, right after announcement. They had Spyro listed on their website for like it was like for pre-order, but it was delisted, and I assume nobody pre-ordered it for that short time, of course. And yeah, there were like some hints, but still no official confirmation. However, right now, um, for Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, there is even a bigger problem. This is why it's problematic. It was announced for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, but not PC. It wasn't announced for PC. And this is very weird. Like, there is no time exclusive deal. It's getting released on literally every platform that previous Crash game is already out, except for PC. I see it's a different developer. This time it's not Vicarious Visions making it. The reason for that is maybe Vicarious Visions is too busy making another new Crash game, like from the main continuation of the main series or something like that. But they weren't the ones making a Team Racing remake, and it was instead Beanox. Now, if you don't know, this company was involved in some Spider-Man games in the past, and they do handle PC ports. They actually ported some games on PC which were not developed by them. Like, they even ported Black Ops 4 on PC. However, for example, Spider-Man Edge of Time, which they made, it was never developed never ported on PC. Now, you could say that the reason for that is because the game was shit and it didn't sell well, but you can see the other games like Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, they're also considered not good Spider-Man games. Well, then again, right now, with the Insomniac Spider-Man game, a lot of old Spider-Man games can technically be not so good, because this one is just so much better than them. But those games were on PC, but this Edge of Time, it never was. Like, Beanox is like, sometimes they make a game for PC, sometimes they not. And the logic behind this, like, which game they choose to put on PC and which one they not, I don't know. I simply do not know what makes them like decide this. And in my opinion, it is very problematic that they're announcing this this game without PC release, because Ancient Trilogy proved that there is a PC audience for Crash. Like, when this was announced for PC and Steam, everybody was super happy. Iron Galaxy, they proved that they were able to do finally a good port after after a bad reputation with one Batman game. I'm not sure which Batman game. Like, was it Arkham Asylum or some other one? I don't know. There are multiple games that have Arkham in the title, and I'm not sure which port was. I never played them, so I'm not entirely sure. But one game which had a PC port and Iron Galaxy handled it, it was very bad. So I don't know what's with the Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled not getting a PC announcement right now. Are they just waiting for Iron Galaxy to port it? Was it gonna be the case? Are they really gonna do it? I tried emailing them even back for Spyro, asking if they're gonna make a PC port of Spyro, and they never even bothered responding. Like, of course, I don't say that they should have said yes or no, like to say definitive answer, but I would have at least expected them saying, as of right now, we have no information, to say if they would like to be able to do it, because it's not, I guess it's not they who decide. It's like if Activision wants to hire them to make a port or something. So, of course, they can say yes or no, but at least some sort of response would have been nice, but they never responded at all if they're going to make a Spyro port for PC. And right now, I'm probably not even going to message them about CTR remake. It's just, I don't know. I don't see a point. They didn't answer. And but the thing is, Beanox themselves could actually make this PC version, because they're known to do, like, Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions. They never do PC games. It's all their games, if they're on PC, is because someone else ported them. So I can understand if they won't do like if Spyro won't come on PC by Toys for Bob, I can clearly understand it. But there is no reason why Beanox shouldn't be able to release this game on PC alongside with all the other systems that was already announced. Like, this is a freaking racer game, and let me tell you, PS4 and Xbox One are not gonna be 60 frames per second versions. I guarantee you that they're gonna go max on graphics, and since the game it won't be able to perform smoothly on 60 FPS because the consoles are not so strong. I don't know if it could be made on the more powerful versions of consoles like a PS4 Pro. But however, Crash Insane was not 60 FPS even there, so I doubt it. But I don't know about Nintendo Switch version. I'm actually really advocating for a graphical downgrade and 60 FPS over trying to achieve same graphics but 30 FPS. But what's really bad is that Ancient Trilogy was on Switch and it had a graphical downgrade and it was still not 60 FPS. I don't know if its console really that weak, like that it cannot do 60 FPS, or did they not try enough to make it like that in a port? I don't know. But for me, this is very worrying, and let me compare this to something. Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, when it was brand new, it was announced on every platform, even PC from day one. Like, everybody knew it will come on PC and the other platforms. Every website reported PC, so it was not missing. Then, the funny situation is, when Skylanders Giants, now keep in mind, I'm not even a huge Skylanders fan. I'm not pissed off about this. I'm just like saying facts, how it was back then when before Skylanders Giants came, when it was just announced. It was first it was reported it would come on all consoles, just like that. It was said all consoles. They didn't say anything, just said all consoles, and a lot of people actually reported that Skylanders Giants will come on on everything that the Spyro's Adventure was, and a lot of websites like even IGN and others, they listed a PC as one of the systems that it will come on, because they said that it will come on everything, on all consoles, and because the previous game was on PC, everybody thought it automatically meant a PC as well, because the previous game was also on everything, and including PC. Which is funny, because actually it wasn't on every console. PlayStation Vita didn't have any Skylander game, and 3DS did have, so there's no excuse. It was never on all consoles that were popular back then, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is I'm really fearing that Crash will have the same fate as Spyro, because Skylanders Spyro's Adventure was on PC, Crash Insane Trilogy was on PC. However, I'm very much fearing that the sequels will be on pretty much all systems except for PC. And the reason why would they do that, I don't know. Because unlike Skylanders' reason, I'm gonna tell it right now, it was because it sold like shit on PC. No one bought PC version. And let me tell you why. Because, well, first of all, the game's for children, and parents, they prefer that their children play on consoles because it's more convenient. You just insert the game, give them controller if they're little, or they do it themselves if they're older, and like they can just play the game. But if you give them your PC, especially if the home has only one PC, and if parents need PC for work or something, or the child can exit the game and just fuck up something on computer, delete some important file. Like, from parents' perspective, console gaming is better, and I can understand why. I mean, I definitely wouldn't, if I had a kid, I definitely wouldn't allow them to just use my PC and meanwhile I'm busy with something else, or maybe not even home or something like. how can I know what will happen? So yeah, I can understand from parents' perspective that they bought Skylanders on consoles and not PC. But the second reason also why it's so bad is because the PC version was fucking atrocious. It was based off Wii version graphically. I mean, it had resolution settings to go to 1080, but it was pretty much it was the same result if I just opened paint.net, imported 480p picture in, and just click on option resize and resize it to 1080p. That is literally what Skylanders 1080p does. It has no anti-aliasing or any sort of filtering, no options like that. It just looks so ugly, just like it looks like you can achieve the same graphics if you just go on Dolphin and upscale it on a 1080p and do not do any polishing in settings like to enhance the graphics. Like that is exactly how it works. So it's based off the Wii version, like, which is weird because the game was on Xbox 360 and they could have just ported that version on PC. I mean, it's Microsoft console. Like how much the code is different than what it could be on PC. Like if you have a proper dev kit, you can port 360 games to PC easy. So I don't know. The Skylanders sold bad. It was no Skylander game was on PC after that. Even Skylanders Imaginators, which has Crash's playable character, the only way to play the game is on a CMU emulator, which you need a really good computer to support it. And even if it's even then selective with the graphics card, because the emulator is not going to work on every graphics card. Even if your graphics card is good, it's just not meant to be played good on all graphics card because it's still not that perfect emulator. It still needs improvements. But besides the point is I'm very disappointed that a CTR Nitro-Fueled is not announced for PC right now alongside with other platforms. I hope it will, because if the game is going to be 30 FPS, it's going to be not very enjoyable experience, especially for kart racer. And the good thing is it has online, but you see, the online on consoles is paid, and the PC online will be free. So, of course, I would like this game to be on PC, because if it's on Steam, then the online is going to be free. This makes me wonder if online being free on PC is one of the reasons the game is not being announced there. I mean, I don't know if that's the case or not, but it's just another possibility that I'm right now thinking. But either way, I've been dragging this video and rambling for quite too long, so I'm just gonna end it here. I pretty much said everything that has to be said. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled to come on PC, let's talk about doing some campaign, because the previous campaign was successful. Because remember, before it was announced, I made a campaign for Insane Trilogy to come on all the platforms. I included Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, so no one was discriminated, and it worked. It was announced, so I proclaimed it as a success. And let's discuss about creating a campaign for this as well. I really am up for doing it. If somebody already did it and people already started signing there, let me know in the comment section so I can sign it and spread the word myself. If nobody did it, I'm gonna do it, and I'll probably make a follow-up video just to promote it. And yeah, see you guys later. Do widzenia.